Dan Blocker was more than just a television actor. He was a symbol of warmth, strength, and authenticity on screen. Best known for his portrayal of the gentle giant Hoss Cartwright on the long-running series Bonanza, Blocker captured the hearts of audiences across the United States with his towering presence and kind-hearted nature. Behind the scenes, however, his life was complex, shaped by a small-town upbringing in West Texas, military service, and an unwavering commitment to family values. Though universally beloved, Blocker harbored one notable exception in his personal and professional life: Pernell Roberts. Their off-screen animosity has long been a topic of Hollywood lore, highlighting that even in seemingly harmonious work environments, personality clashes can leave lasting impressions. To understand the man behind Hoss Cartwright and the tensions that shaped part of his career, one must explore his early life, his journey to fame, and the relationships that defined him both on and off set, offering a portrait of a man who combined enormous physicality with immense emotional depth. Early life and Texan roots. Dan Blocker was born Bobby Dan Davis Blocker on December 10, 1928, in DeKalb, Texas, and grew up in the small West Texas town of O'Donnell. From an early age, his imposing physical stature made him stand out, eventually becoming a defining feature both personally and professionally. Standing 6 feet 4 inches and weighing over 300 pounds, Blocker was naturally commanding, yet his personality was gentle and approachable, earning him the nickname Gentle Giant. He came from a humble, hard-working family of ranchers, Oris Shack Blocker and Mary Arizona Davis Blocker, who instilled in him values of discipline, resilience, and responsibility. The rural, close-knit environment of his childhood fostered his grounded personality, shaping his moral compass and work ethic. These formative years in West Texas not only influenced his on-screen persona, but also made him someone deeply committed to loyalty and kindness, traits that would resonate throughout his career and personal life, distinguishing him from the often cutthroat world of Hollywood. Education and early career aspirations. Blocker's education played a pivotal role in developing his intellectual and creative abilities. He attended the Texas Military Institute, where discipline and structured learning enhanced his natural leadership qualities. Later, he pursued higher education at Hardin-Simmons University in Abilene, Texas, before transferring to Sul Ross State University in Alpine, Texas, where he earned a degree in speech and drama. Although he had no immediate plans to pursue acting professionally, his academic focus on drama laid the foundation for his future career. During his college years, Blocker also played football, which complemented his size and physicality while instilling teamwork and perseverance. These experiences combined to give Blocker both confidence and a sense of discipline that would later be invaluable on the set of Bonanza. Even before entering Hollywood, he demonstrated an ability to blend physical presence with emotional nuance, a rare combination that would define his acting style. Military service and personal growth. In 1951, during the Korean War, Blocker was drafted into the United States Army and served with distinction as an infantry sergeant. His military service profoundly shaped his worldview, instilling further discipline, resilience, and leadership skills. Though he rarely spoke publicly about his time in the Army, his experiences left an indelible mark on his character. The military also provided him with a sense of maturity and perspective, qualities that would later inform his portrayals of dependable, principled men. Returning home as a decorated veteran, Blocker briefly resumed teaching, serving as a high school educator and football coach. These roles allowed him to nurture and guide young people, reflecting his gentle demeanor and patience. This combination of toughness and tenderness, forged in both military and civilian life, became a hallmark of his later performances and contributed to the authenticity that made Hoss Cartwright so beloved. Transition to acting in Hollywood. Blocker's entry into Hollywood was gradual and deliberate. Initially supplementing his income with small television roles, he appeared on series such as The Restless Gun, Gunsmoke, and Wagon Train. These early performances allowed him to gain confidence in front of the camera and hone his skills in a competitive industry. In 1959, his career-defining opportunity arrived when he was cast as Hoss Cartwright on Bonanza. The role showcased his unique combination of size, warmth, and nuanced emotional expression. Unlike typical portrayals of physically imposing men as aggressive or intimidating, Blocker brought a gentle, endearing quality to Haas, creating a character who was both powerful and approachable. This breakthrough not only elevated Blocker's fame but also demonstrated that his persona could redefine stereotypes, showing that physical strength and emotional sensitivity could coexist on screen. The character of Haas Cartwright. Haas Cartwright quickly became the moral and emotional center of Bonanza, capturing viewers' hearts with his blend of strength and vulnerability. As the middle son of the Cartwright family, Haas combined immense physical power with a tender, almost childlike innocence. Blocker infused the character with humor, kindness, and a deep sense of justice, qualities that made Haas relatable and beloved. Audiences appreciated the contrast between Haas's size and his gentle demeanor, a refreshing divergence from the often menacing archetype of large men in media. The character's popularity was reinforced by the chemistry Blocker shared with co-stars Michael Landon, Pernell Roberts, and Lorne Greene. Haas's combination of physical presence, moral integrity, and emotional warmth became iconic, influencing perceptions of masculinity in American culture and leaving an enduring legacy in television history. Professional tensions with Pernell Roberts. Despite the apparent harmony on screen, Blocker's professional life was not without friction. His relationship with co-star Pernell Roberts, who played Adam Cartwright, was notably strained. While Blocker was easygoing, team-oriented, and deeply invested in the family-friendly ethos of Bonanza, Roberts often expressed dissatisfaction with the show. Known for his intellectual approach and desire for complex, socially relevant storytelling, Roberts frequently criticized scripts and felt underutilized in his role. These differences in personality, values, and approach to acting created tension between the two men. Blocker, who embraced the show's straightforward moral narratives and enjoyed the communal work environment, reportedly found Roberts' attitude disruptive. Their divergent views on professionalism and artistic philosophy made reconciliation difficult, and it is widely believed that Blocker harbored deeper animosity toward Roberts than anyone else he worked with. Impact on set and departure of Roberts. The tension between Blocker and Roberts became more pronounced over time. Roberts' vocal dissatisfaction with the series' creative direction clashed with Blocker's appreciation for the show's stability and moral clarity. Reports suggest that Blocker, who valued teamwork and cohesion, found Roberts' constant criticism to be frustrating and potentially damaging to the positive atmosphere on set. In 1965, after 6 seasons, Roberts left the series. The parting was far from amicable, and Blocker reportedly felt relieved by Roberts' departure, anticipating a more harmonious work environment without his co-star's constant complaints. Despite Roberts' exit, Blocker's dislike for him persisted, suggesting that the conflict had a personal as well as professional dimension. The tension between the two actors illustrates how differing artistic philosophies and personalities can influence relationships, even in high-profile, successful productions. Legacy on Bonanza and television. Blocker's contributions to Bonanza extended beyond acting. He became the emotional anchor of the series. Appearing in over 400 episodes, he helped shape the show's enduring appeal and established Haas Cartwright as a model of kindness, loyalty, and moral integrity. His ability to balance humor with pathos elevated the series and enriched the ensemble dynamic. The friction with Roberts, while notable, did not diminish Blocker's performance or impact. On the contrary, it highlighted his dedication to maintaining harmony and his belief in the importance of teamwork. Blocker's presence helped ensure that the show remained engaging, relatable, and morally resonant for audiences, solidifying its place in television history and leaving a lasting impression on generations of viewers. Personal life and family commitment. Off-screen, Blocker was devoted to his family, balancing his fame with personal responsibilities. He married Doyle Lee Parker, and together they raised 4 children, sons David and Dirk, and daughters Deborah Lee and Donna. Family life was central to Blocker's identity, grounding him amidst the demands of a high-profile career. His son Dirk Blocker followed in his footsteps, pursuing acting and achieving recognition for his role on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Despite Hollywood success, Blocker remained connected to his Texas roots, frequently returning to his ranch. This attachment to family and home reflects his grounded personality and commitment to values of loyalty, love, and stability, traits that defined both his personal and professional life and informed the warmth he brought to Hoss Cartwright. Tragic death and its aftermath. Dan Blocker's life was tragically cut short on May 13, 1972, at the age of 43, due to complications from gallbladder surgery. His untimely death shocked fans and cast a shadow over the final season of Bonanza. The show addressed his absence directly, writing Hoss out off-screen, which left a noticeable void in both the storyline and the audience's connection to the series. The loss of Blocker underscored the impact he had on the show, both as a performer and as the emotional heart of the Cartwright family. Many believe that Bonanza never fully regained its earlier vibrancy after his passing, highlighting how integral his presence was to the series' success and cultural resonance. Enduring legacy and cultural influence. Dan Blocker's legacy extends far beyond his portrayal of Hoss Cartwright. He redefined the image of large men in media, showing that physical size could coexist with compassion, intelligence, and vulnerability. His professionalism, warmth, and commitment to family and teamwork left a lasting mark on colleagues and audiences alike. While his personal animosity toward Pernell Roberts remains a notable exception in his life, it does not overshadow the generosity and kindness that defined him. Blocker's career serves as a testament to the power of integrity, empathy, and dedication in both acting and personal life. Even decades after his death, his influence on television, portrayals of masculinity, and audience expectations of character depth endures, ensuring that Dan Blocker remains an iconic figure in entertainment history. Conclusion. Dan Blocker's story is one of talent, heart, and complexity. He rose from humble beginnings in West Texas to become one of television's most beloved figures, creating a character that embodied strength and gentleness. While his career included conflicts, most notably with Pernell Roberts, Blocker's enduring legacy is defined by warmth, loyalty, and authenticity. His contributions to Bonanza helped shape a generation's understanding of morality, kindness, and family values. Even after his untimely death, the memory of Blocker as both a performer and a man of principle continues to resonate. Through his work, personal commitment to family, and the indelible impact he left on colleagues and audiences, Dan Blocker remains a symbol of the enduring power of authenticity and humanity in entertainment.